Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Hey, what up, what up? Monday Night Football. We're back. We are back. Yes, hold on. Where's the sound for Monday Night Football? Crispy. What up, Crispy? Yeah, we're about to dab it up for Crispy. Let's get it. And Johnny in the house. What up, what up? So finally back from Mom Duke's 75th birthday bash. Nice. Hope it was a fun time. King D, shout out to the LBC. Shout out to Ghost Monkey. What up, what up? Dude, we're getting action already. We got that Henry action. We got that Gibbs action. Yes. Been a little slow ever since that Gibbs touchdown, though. Still 7-7. And let's see who actually hit the 7-7 square. It is Teresa. All right. And she hit both ways because 7-7 forward and reverse. She's going to be stoked on that. All right. Shout out to Rick. What up, bro? What up, Sea Wolf? Shout out. Is that Gibbs again? And hey, Nick Von B. What up, bro? All right. I'm hoping that a handful of bowls and dabs will get me feeling a little bit better. Man, I don't know what it was. We went to L&L barbecue last night. Dude, I felt like in the middle of the night, woke up hella sweating, and like could have been because I don't know, maybe it was just too hot where I was, but man, I just been feeling so ever since, man. Corey, what up, what up? And he said, man, the lamb injury absolutely killed me this week, bro. Tell me about it. I got lamb in a couple leagues, and man, I guess the worst part, it's not that guys get hurt, but like when you get hurt at the beginning of the game and get like no points, like, man, it sucks, man. It sucks. And yeah, 4 to 6 weeks for him. High ankle. It sucks, man. Cowboys are going to be garbage for a couple weeks now. Oh, did he get in? Whew. Chest short. And Johnny said, I have a great lawn chair named Teresa. Nice. Corey said, need Goff to go off this game with Monty as little yards as possible to win. Well, let's get it, man. All we could do is will it into existence. Crispy said, gotta love the girls that hit both ways. And Crispy, shout out to you for the super chat, bro. His dabs for you, my friend. And Seawolves need to drop a QB to use on waiver. Am I dropping Daniel Jones or Purdy? Also have Allen. I feel like I'm dropping Purdy. So who got the touchdown? Is that Montgomery? Oh, man, Corey, that's no good. And it's an LL barbecue. That's what's up. He said, not good food. I mean, it tasted good. Noble had it. He's not sick. I don't know. But you know, his stomach just feels all fucked up. Yeah, like I couldn't even sleep well last night because of it. Like I fell asleep for a couple hours, and then when I like woke up, it felt like fucking hella sweating and all that. I'm like, dude, I couldn't sleep normal after that. So I don't know. Could be that I just didn't sleep well last night also. But some bowls and some dabs should do the trick. Nick Von B said, need Henry and Jason. What Jason? To go off today. JMO probably. He said, as my dad has the Lions QB. Oh, man. I mean, Henry's already off to a good start. Got that touchdown already. And I know it's a 28-yard run, I think. So however many yards he has in addition to that. MT2 said Monty. He's in there, man. He's in there. So we got a Gibbs and Monty touchdown so far. Johnny says stupid Monty. He said Goff to Gibbs will be so glorious, bro. Stopped at like the inches mark. Like I don't even know how that wasn't considered a touchdown. Like I couldn't see the side view, but just like where it looked, what they were showing us, it looked like he got all the way in. All right. Let's get a song going here. Jake Bates, the kicker, makes the tackle, and really he just gets in his way. I mean, it wasn't really much of a tackle. All right, cool, got it, Derek. I'm gonna update you in the background. What? They said the kicker is a former brick salesman. Stacking bricks, baby. First down to Bateman. Guess he fell for the bait, man. All right. Come on, let's get it down the field here. Uh-oh. True. Who is that? Walker? Yeah, that was looked weird when you're just watching. Oh. Come on, give it to Henry again, baby. Come on, give it to him again. Get it! Oh, come on. He gets stopped again. Oh. All right, Derek, you're good. Good to go. Nick Von B says give it to King Henry and have to put it in the end zone for Baltimore. Yeah, they should. Doom. Nick Von B. Lamar's too good. Yeah, he is, man. It's hard to get him down in the pocket. That's for sure. And like it's crazy because a guy like Aiden Hutchinson, who seems like he should be one of the best, in the league, it's like you just have to do a little bit to take him out of rhythm. Like if your team is in a little bit of a rhythm. They got the run game going. So that's all good right now. Whew. Yes, sir. Tez Walker, second year guy, was injured all last year. Yeah. Devontae. Rick said, can't wait for some halftime dabs. Yeah. I'm like, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be live the whole game. I feel like I'm just going, yeah, I'm just gonna sleep early tonight. Cause yeah, maybe like not sleeping early yesterday. Not sleeping early, but just like being sick like all night. And like, I don't know, I didn't sleep a lot the night before because I went to that Jay and Silent Bob podcast. It could just be a combination of that. It's keeping me fucked up. Yay. What up, Bob? Shout out to Bob. Bob in the house. What up? Hey, don't bother me. What up, bro? He said I need Gibbs for 6 more points in one league, but no more than 25 in another because I'm against him. Well, at least you only need the 6, and then you need him to not score 25 more points than that. So you're in the good position either way, because especially now already going into halftime. And I mean, Ravens have the ball right now, so can't even remember who got the ball first. So yeah, either way, you just need him to get. I mean, he probably needs another touchdown, but even if he got like, 3 or 4 catches and, 20, 30, 40 yards, something like that, I'd give you just enough. Chai said weather change in Vegas yet? No, it's flipped summer to fall here this past week. Well, it's like low 90s now, so it's not in the hundreds or 110 or 20s. It's in the low to mid 90s, which is still hot as fuck. The one thing good, there's just no humidity, so it's like it's really hot, but that's it. Oh shit, each side has 3 timeouts, so get in there, Henry. Oh, what? Motherfucker, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Zach Cunningham. What the fuck? I haven't heard that name in years. Dude, the Ravens are fucking up. Fucking up. Let's see what happens. They still got 3 timeouts, too. So Lamar's fantasy players are hot right now. Man, that was some bullshit, man. Hell yeah. I'm one of those guys who's upset. That was some bullshit, man. I just made my nachos with buffalo chicken and mayo glaze for the stream tonight. Nice, nice. Yeah, buffalo chicken fries the shit. Yeah, sometimes Doug has like the most like bullshit combos of food, and then sometimes got some shit like that. It sounds fire. Man, I didn't even get that new Madden. Last year was like a waste of money for me. I didn't even play it that much. Yeah, I didn't even get NCAA this year. Whew. All right. Time for another bowl. Let's do a couple more bowls so I can't take it no more. I want to stay up for as much as I can of the game, but man. Yeah, being sick all night last night. Dude, really like fucked up my sleeping schedule. All right. Who's smoking with me? I got some Macmillan. Macmillan. Ah, Mike said, who started Isaiah Rogers, bro? If somebody started Isaiah Rogers, like, man, like you're a gangster because I don't even think I have Isaiah Rogers rostered on one team, let alone playing him. Yeah, Isaiah fucking Rogers, man. Stud. IDP stud. Dang it, Goff. Mike said, I knew if you if you didn't mention him, he wasn't on the radar. Yeah, I mean, there's so like I don't even know like he might have had more points in that game than he had all of the last like 3 years combined. You know, like he's so irrelevant for IDP. So irrelevant. Yeah, I'm gonna go look and see if I'm correct about that. Let's go see. Let's see. Yeah, see, even this year, 10 points in the first week, 10 points in the second week. I mean, that's okay, but just even when you're getting that, it's like it's really whatever. Yeah, last year total he had 59 points. He looks like he didn't play in 2023, maybe he was hurt or something. And then 2022 74 points total. And then just in this game alone he had 39 points. Bob Hope said Ravens over is the D. Come on, yeah. There we go. Let's see. Chris was said, "Quit crying, tough it out, man. I regret going for smoking milk years ago." It's so funny. We went to go get like lunch. Me, Vanessa, and Regal. Noble, his ass didn't want to go, and it's funny. Like we have these like almost like a little placemat for Regal, and it kind of like it'll stick to the table, so we can just like put stuff on it or whatever in front of him, and he can't like rip it away. And so I go outside to like get that, and like the car's not even that far, like from the door to the place that we went. Like I don't know, maybe like 100 feet, 200 feet, something like that. And like before I could even come back, I see Vanessa and Regal standing outside, and she was like, "Dad," he started crying and wanted to make sure that you didn't leave. And I was like, "Oh." I was like, he heard you talking about that the kid's dad who went to go get milk, huh? Never came back. Took it to heart. What's this flag on? He said they're doing better. Yeah, but they've still been pretty bad this year. It's you probably have to do that reset, bro. That's why you always gotta pay before it expires. because I mean, I'll double check it on my end, but it shows you expire. Yeah, it shows you expire for here on 10/22, but it's because you already expired that now you got to clear the cache. So you got to clear the cache, or you got to turn the whole thing off. The app's good, you're good, but it's cached that you're expired. I'm gonna text you how to do it. What's sad, Bob, that they're how they're doing? I don't know why, man. Ravens, like, it's probably because every team like plays them like it's their Super Bowl, is what I feel. Because, like, I don't know. I mean, on paper, their defense is always good, but they always just do whatever, man. Like, I don't know. Like, right now, they're the team you want to stream your tight end against, and Laporta's doing okay so far. I know it's a team you want to stream your wide receivers against and QBs right now. The fuck is this movie? Some horror movie with Ethan Hawke. Black Phone 2. Never saw Black Phone 1. All right, let's go. Steward, I thought they cut that guy. I guess they brought him back after the fact. "56 seconds. Baltimore's got 2 timeouts." So I want to see a Black Phone 2. Okay, the first one was good. Okay. Man, Jackson's so fast. Got that first down. Got out of bounds. A lot of yards on that play. What are they at? Like the 30-something yard line now? Let's see where he went out. Yeah, he went out close to 35. That was a big chunk of yards right there just on one play. Yeah. Damn. Still got that off for a couple yards. Thought he was going to like throw it away at the end there. He was holding it for so long. They still got a handful of yards to go. Are they going to try to get this touchdown, tie it up? I know they're like probably right on the outskirts of field goal range right now. Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, anytime there's ever any issues, yeah, make sure you do what I sent you to clear the cache. That always fixes it. Did he catch that? Hopkins catch. Bro, Phil said Zay 0. I know, man. What the hell is going on? Hmm. 32 seconds. Okay, cool. 32 seconds, 2 timeouts. I know you guys might be a play ahead of me. Damn, going for Hopkins again. Flag. And Bob said Hopkins can still catch. Yeah. May not be as fast as he always was, but he still got the hands. Shout out Phil. And Michael said seeing D Hop right now makes you wonder about Megatron. If he could still play, well, here, check this out. Remember this? Megatron, he's shot out of the 420 crew before. Okay, so Ravens do get the ball. Uh-oh, here it comes. I'm going to play behind. Here it comes. Where is he? It was Bateman. What? It was Bateman. And Andre said Zay Flowers sighting. No, nothing yet. I mean, they've went for him a couple times, but no catches. I know he has 1 or 2 targets. All right, guys, I'm gonna go hit the head, and I'm gonna refill my water, and I'll be back here in a few minutes. I'm gonna put on Bohemian Rhapsody so we get a long song in there. I'll be back in a few. A couple times, like, dude, they invest no money into the offensive line. You invest no money into defense. Like, I don't get it. Like, how is it Dak's fault only? Like, bro, look at how fucking the Bears teabagged the Cowboys. Dak doesn't play defense. But let's see. They going for it here? They going for a field goal? Mike said in Milton we trust. Like, bro, Milton's done nothing in the NFL other than be a backup, man. I mean, we can know he can hook it, chuck it football. Dude, what the fuck? Damn. They showed the replay of dude hitting the field goal in the pregame, just like straight from the middle logo. Damn, straight from the middle logo. And Derek said, I love Dak. They tripping. That's why I don't get it. Like, I mean, I know he's like, he hasn't won a Super Bowl, but like, what the fuck, man? Like, there's a lot of things that are bad, like on the team. And Anthony said Dak has 0 clutch. I mean, when has Dak necessarily been in the position to like do anything that the defense didn't already ruin for the team? Oh, he missed it. Well, Anthony, that just helped you, bro. Missed that field goal missing that you just hit. You just hit the 4-4 square at halftime. There you go, man. And see, Anthony, I know you're a diehard Cowboys fan. I know you are. But here's the problem with diehard fans of anything. They think emotionally. And like, I can look at it from the outside scope looking in because I'm not thinking emotionally. I'm not saying like anybody can't do that. Anybody could do that. I'm just saying me in particular. I don't get emotional about Dak because like I see all the flaws in the Cowboys in general. Like Dak is not the only flaw. Even if Dak is a flaw, like I don't even think he is a flaw. I mean, if anything, their biggest flaw is not taking care of the guys they need to take care of until there's like 2 weeks before the season starts. Like, why do they keep doing that? Try to one. I need JMO, Goff, and Henry not to score too many points in the second half. 32-man depends on it. So you're telling me I have a chance?
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah. I know. Missed after all that. He should have hit it. Ghost Monkey said defense is the problem. I mean, for sure. Like, I mean, there's problems on the offense also, but I mean, come on, man. That defense is getting whooped. And yep. So that square, the 4-4, it hits forward and reverse. So $100. Yes. Bob, so he paid Dak way too much money, just saying. I mean, but what, like, do you want Dak to take a pay cut because the Cowboys suck? You know, because like he's just getting what the market bears. Like he's not even the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. There's higher paid quarterbacks in the NFL that have done less than Dak. Just saying. And here's one other thing. None of the fans pay his salary. Okay. Like how much he gets paid shouldn't even matter to any type of the conversation. You know why? Because the Cowboys are the richest franchise in football and probably one of the richest franchises in American sports. And they still don't know how to manage the cap correctly, because you could do cash over cap and then he'll be worth less against the cap if they really wanted to, but they don't want to, because it's not about winning. It's about making the most money with the Cowboys. That's what you guys got to remember. Like, I mean, that's why I don't for me, it's like, fuck the teams. Like I could give two shit about the teams because like it's all a business to them at the end of the day. Like these teams are not focused on winning championships and making championship moves. They're worried about making money. Like at the end of the day, making money and staying somewhat relevant. Like that's what it's all about. Because I see teams time after time again making non-championship moves to help the longevity of their mediocre like type seasons. And Cowboys are no exception to that. Crispy's one of them. He says Dak is ass. He's always been ass. I mean, yeah, and look, and I think Tua's ass. He is, man. And doesn't Tua make more than Dak? So just saying. And Toyota one said Dak or Tony Romo. See, and like that's the thing, is like they're both so similar to me. Like, dude, neither one of them have like Dak was a 4th round draft pick. Like, what the fuck do you want out of him? Like, Dak was never like the guy. Like, he was just the guy who took over and did well enough that they didn't have to go pay someone to come in to be better. Like, or come in who's like who would cost more. Dak's best season was when he actually had a great QB in there. Draft better, please, because Jerry's a nut job. See, exactly. Jerry is a fucking nut job. Dax Romo 2.0s. He said turnovers and 0 clutch. Yeah, but if the defense actually like played good, like how many games would like the Cowboys be like blowing out a team instead of like playing down to their competition? Bob says Romo. What up, Terry? Trade away Chase Brown to acquire Tyreek Hill. Full PPR redraft. Teams Hurts, AJ Brown, Debo, Henry, Bucky Ferguson, Mason. I guess the thing is like I feel like Chase Brown just has more value than Tyreek Hill right now. I'd want like almost like Tyreek Hill plus like a flex or a high end bench player. Easier said than done. And Mike said can't stand Romo and not be clutch. Yeah, and can't be clutch. Yeah. We saw it from Romo time and time again. Derek says he likes both Dak and Romo. Yeah, Romo wasn't clutch. He wasn't. But remember how bad those teams were at certain times, though? And like a lot of it was the defense again. Now Quincy Carter was yeah, turnovers and bad choices when it mattered. Yeah. You just got to remember though, these guys, like if you want someone with like the ultra clutch gene, feel like you got to draft them like super high. Like what quarterbacks have like a super clutch gene? Like you learn it like on the fly. Like you really do. If you got to put the whole team on your back all the time because most of the teams suck, I mean, this is tough. Dude, how is there so many block kicks this week? What up, Cam? Said Quincy Carter, get the fuck out of here. The Campo years. And it said Quincy couldn't throw a spiral to save his life. Toad one said Dak's the best hip shuffle. You can't deny it. Yeah, man. Hips don't lie, baby. Hips don't lie. Cam said I got a fantasy question. Kind of conflicted. Just need some help. Throw it in there, brother. And Christopher said Romo was undrafted free agent, got fucked out of a Super Bowl by a ref who had a girlfriend. That was a cheesehead. Do you guys remember when Romo muffed the like bobbled the snap? It was like a play out of that movie, The Replacements, except Romo got stopped. And Cam knows Derek. Where do you guys know each other from? Different YouTube chats. Anthony said, I've been a fan since 89. Nice. JJ, that's it. Waited. Brian Thomas Jr. to find his hands. Now I'm benching him. Yeah, I feel it, bro. It's tough. Spin move on JJ. Damn, Horton, here's a who. Nico for BTJ and ETN. I have Nico. I'd probably do that. Things are gonna turn around for BTJ. His target market percentage is insane. Antonio Romero, say it with respect. Say it with your chest. JJ also has a Browns fan. He said, get wrecked, Green Bay. That shit's hilarious. Green Bay is fucking assholes, man. Made me lose my survivor pick. Such bullshit, man. What up, Brian? He said, who takes for the survivor board for week 4? I don't know, man. Let me go see how many. I know a bunch of people got kicked out this week. Let's see. Was it all the same game? I guess it wasn't even an insane amount of people. There's a lot of people, but not an insane amount of people. Crispy said I was pissed when they made Dak the starter over Romo. Crispy, do you remember what happened to Romo? I'm being honest, because Romo like literally got his like back broken. And like that was why Dak came in. He wasn't named the starter over Romo. Romo got fucked up in that preseason game and pretty much broke his back and like could never play again after that. Like that's how fucked up he was. Bob said, I think we should bring in the the cousin on the boys. Which one's that? And what up, Joe? Need 4 more points from JMO to win. I think you got that in the bag. Crispy dumbass Steven Jones. He is a dumbass. They do suck. They both do suck, right, Anthony? Oh yeah. Mike said, yeah, he was done. It wasn't a choice like that he actually made. Like, I mean, the choice was pretty much made for him, and Dak just looked good enough at the time. Like, that's what I don't get. Like, Dak didn't have to sit or like nothing. Like, he came in and was good enough as like a replacement right off the bat. It's my quarterback. Toad once said the Browns winning. Karma by you were joking the other day that you had the Browns winning in the survivor pool, and he said you were joking, and then they won. I know, man. Like, what the fuck? I should have just picked the Browns, and I would have looked like the smartest motherfucker in the world. Oh, man. Yeah. Fucking lame. Said Romo wrote that love letter to Dallas. Yeah. Let Jimmy own the team. Yeah, that would be super cool, man. That'd be super cool. Yeah, they really just need someone to come in there and actually be the general manager. Like, that's what they need. Chris said it wasn't next year. Romo could have still played. Quit listening to the analysts. Bro, what do you mean listening to the analysts? I didn't listen to any analysts at that time. I just remembered that happening. Romo never played again after that. He never played again after that. Like, he was done for, man. He broke his back. It was your fault, Crispy. You stepped on a crack. You broke Romo's back. It won't change until Jerry does. Yeah, see, that's the thing. People think that, but I bet Stephen Jones is going to run it way worse than Jerry will. But that's what you guys got to remember. Winning a championship, that's what the fans want. Winning a championship does mean money and does mean a lot of things, but the Cowboys are so popular that they could lose every single year, not make the playoffs every single year, and they're still going to be America's team. Still going to be America's team. Oh, I fucking know, people. Know your role and shut your mouth.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Yeah, Anthony said, and I have the 4-4. It's 14-14. Get both the 80 and the 20. Yes, sir. I did say that earlier. Maybe you didn't hear, but yes, you hit the 4-4 square, hit Q2 forward and reverse. So the 80 and the 20. Yes, sir. And we're going to get a dab for that super chat there. And JJ also, the Browns draft this year is elite. Schlesinger. I mean, dude, Schlesinger, man. I mean, I might have hated on him a little bit, dude, but Schlesinger is pretty dope. He really is. And that hit that he put on, who the hell did you guys play? On Jordan Love. Yeah. That hit he put on Jordan Love made me crack the fuck up. I was laughing. It was like, he was like just running and didn't stop and just like ran right through him, man. Like that shit was funny to see. And it said Judkins got 94 yards only after a week and a half with the team. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, Browns are probably going to be one of those trap games all year because a lot of people are, just thinking they suck and all that, which they do. And I was really glad to see Judkins coming through because I was such a huge advocate of Judkins coming into the season. And I have him in so many places in fantasy football. He's all on my taxi squad. I don't have him outside the taxi squad on one of my dynasties, but seeing him do this makes me realize that I was right in what I was saying. It just, sometimes takes a little bit longer for the process to actually unfold. And he said only after, he said, if one of these two quarterbacks becomes a franchise QB, it will go down as the greatest draft ever. I mean, for the Browns anyways. Yeah, Mike said businessman, for sure. For sure. Good to go. Good to go. And Crispy said Stephen Jones already calling the shots. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't call 100% of the shots, but I mean, we definitely know that he's pulling some strings over there, But yeah, until Jerry is completely out of there, like it's just a dynamic that isn't gonna. It's just a dynamic that can't change, won't change, Dak needs to go to the Browns. Nick Von B said, come on, Robert couldn't even play for the Cowboys. It was all talk, no action. Yeah, better coach than he was a player. Yeah. Dak to the Browns, Shador to Dallas. Let's do it. Man, why do you want Shador, though? He's literally showing that he's not an NFL caliber QB. Like, literally showing that he's not an NFL caliber QB. Like, I don't know how to tell you this, but, like, Dak is better than Shador. And it's probably not even close. Shador can't throw. And as bad as Dak might be a thrower of the ball, Shador is not better. He's not. Like, look at how bad Shador looked in preseason in that last game versus third stringers. You want him to go out there against starters? If the goal is to win, Dak may not be the answer, but Shador definitely ain't the answer. Like, bro, he can't even beat out Dylan Gabriel. How do you think he's going to beat out Dak? You can't, let alone Flacco. Like, dude, why is everybody so hyped on Shador still? Like, Colorado State, Jackson State. These are the schools that he had to go to because he wasn't good enough to be in a top end D1 program as the quarterback. Like, it's been weeks, man. It's been weeks and months. Like, I mean, we should already know this. He is not a starting caliber quarterback in the NFL yet. Not saying he never will be, but you're also the one who said swap him out for Dak. So that means like Shador comes in and plays right now. Whatever, Colorado, yeah, not Colorado State. Even worse. Like, dude, what did he do that was so good? Like, what did he do that was so good that where everybody thinks that he should be handed a starting NFL job when there's only 32 quarterback spots in the entire world for the NFL? Almost every backup on every team is better than Shador. I'm not saying it won't be like that forever, but that's the reality that we live in right now. Crispy said, wasn't most of your mom changing your shitty diapers when Romo got called the starter by Parcells? Probably. That was 2006. For me, that was actually when I started like getting more and more into football, because that was like right after I got out of high school. I was just paying attention more. Oh, there goes Flowers. Oh, that is his first catch, because they just said it. Flowers with his first catch. Damn, Flowers sighting, and it took fucking 2 quarters. And he says Shador is playing with the third stringers, though. Yeah, I mean, so are you saying that if he had better talent at wide receivers, that would magically make his arm talent better? Because the reason why he's not an NFL caliber starter to me is 2 reasons. 1, he has a peanut arm with no power behind it. Number 2, he can't make decisions fast enough and he holds the ball way too long. Like, you can't be a starter if like those are like your 2 main flaws. He has other flaws for sure, but those are his 2 main flaws. Like, just him standing next to Cam and throwing the ball where they're throwing like, I don't know, 15, 20 yards or something like that. They're not even throwing that far. You can see the zip on Cam's ball, and you can see that Shador has no zip on his ball. And if anyone's excuse was like, well, that's not during a game, but that was to showcase your talent against the guy who is also potentially going to be the number 1 pick in the draft, and the guy who did go number 1 pick in the draft. And he says Shador held the ball for 8 seconds, the final preseason game where the average is 2.4 seconds, and he took a 35-yard sack. He said he sees rushes that aren't there, holds onto the ball way too long. If that fixes those 2 issues, he'll be great, but the habits die hard. Yeah, you can't go through your progressions that slow and like hold the ball that long. Like you can't. You'll get sacked every play. Says Shador got his ass kicked with a bad O-line, still made plays. I don't think he should start now, but maybe next year. Well, but that's what I'm saying. What did he do in college like that proves that he deserves a chance? Because he didn't do anything in the preseason or anything that showed that he deserves a chance. Because like you said, trade Dak for Shador. If you trade Dak for Shador, who the hell is the Cowboys quarterback? Said even Dion. Like, what's what happening? Got to be your fault, mom. Got to be your mama's fault. Said I was like 21, 22 when Romo started. Yeah, we're similar age then, because I was, I think I was like 19 1920, something like that. Yeah, I think 2006. I was 20, so I think that was the year, if I'm not mistaken. So Bledsoe is trash. He just holds the ball too long. Yeah. Shador playing with third stringers and against third stringers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no cannon. Yeah, would be Pick City for sure. What said he would have played better with Njoku starting O line, Judy. Well, yeah, but then he's also like, like if he's going against the number ones, he wouldn't even do good against the Browns defense. Like in practice, he'd be going up against Denzel Ward and Schlesinger. It says Shador isn't better than Cam. Cam was number one. I know he's not. Of course he's not. But I'm saying, like, you could tell how much better Cam was just by them literally throwing next to each other. That's it. You could tell how much more arm strength Cam has compared to Shador. Shador has no arm strength by NFL caliber, like, type of quarterback, like some of these quarterbacks could damn near throw the entire length of the football season. Like Shador can't do that, not with any kind of power. And not that you necessarily have to, but you could just see it on his throws. Can you not see it on his throws? That it looks like every throw is just like a little pew. Like there's like no throw where he's like thrown it 20, 30 yards downfield where it was like where it just looked like it was like a hard ass throw in between defenders, whether the defender dropped it or not, whether the wide receiver dropped it or not is irrelevant. Because that happens to Patrick Mahomes all the time. Remember that crazy throw that Patrick Mahomes made in the Super Bowl where he's fucking falling and somehow underarm throws the ball 40 yards and it hits the wide receiver in the face? Like, we definitely don't blame Patrick Mahomes for shit like that. We wouldn't blame Shador. Oh, Andrew's finally getting his shit together. Finally getting his shit together. No way. Bob said, I remember burning a Romo jersey when we lost. Why? On the Dez throw? Or on the Dez non-catch? Hey, what up, Daniel Barry? Crispy said, apparently the talent scout's seen failure. What the fuck do they know? Yeah, I mean, there's good scouts and bad scouts. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, like I'm just a regular person, so I just give my thoughts, like these guys get paid to do that. But like, I remember like, Mel Kiper, who gets paid to know everything about everything when it comes to the NFL, said that Shador Sanders was going to get drafted in the top 5 picks. And then 2 years before that, or 3 years before that, he said, damn it, what the hell's his name? Dude, what the hell is his name? I can't think of his name right now. Willis, how he was going to get drafted in like the top 6 picks or whatever. And all I kept thinking is, what are you talking about, Willis? And yeah, Milton. What about Milton, though? Milton ain't ready either, though. He's not ready. JJ Shador only looked like he had a bad O-line because he held the ball for way too long. Remember, sacks are a QB stat, not an O-line stat. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, I mean, I guess it is an O-line stat because it does get tracked, for the O-linemen when they give up a sack or a QB hit or a rush or whatever. Yeah, finally, Andrews is having a day all of a sudden. Can you get back on the map, man? I think Shador May plays at Colorado versus ranked team with a trash O-line getting hit all game. Yeah, but like even just the way that you're saying that's like such like a vague statement, like it's not like, man, Shador threw for like 400 yards on like this team and this team and this team, like making big plays here and there. Like, I mean, that's great, but like, he never won a bowl game. Like, what ranked team did he ever shit on? Like, I remember, like, I didn't even watch college football, but just like the story of like Johnny Manziel, like taking down Oklahoma or like some shit like that after like a fucking weekend of like binge drinking and shit, and throws for like 300 and something yards and however many touchdowns and multiple rushing touchdowns and however many yards rushing and like all that. Like, Shador's never had ever one of those games. And like also like versus good competition either. Like that's the thing. If he's shit on multiple ranked teams, I wouldn't have anything to say. But like he hasn't done good versus good teams ever. Same thing like Genty. When did Genty ever do good versus good teams? And people acted like he was going to come in and like shit all over the NFL. And now 3 games in, people are panicking like, oh, is Genty just a big bust? It's like, no, you guys were just like dick riding him so hard and forgot that like he even did bad in the playoffs. Like you couldn't do good versus good teams. You just shit all over these bum ass teams. Like people forgot that, man. They really did. I think Shador can start in year 2 or 3, maybe, but like, yeah, that's like any QB that's drafted in the NFL in the right position can start in year 2 or 3. And like he didn't do anything this year to prove that he should start. Nothing. Can't say that won't happen next year. Can't say he won't get a chance by injury this year. Satelliter, what up, bro? And he said Dez's non-catch was a fucking catch. Oh, man. Catch heard around the world. What up, Phil? Said Andrew's definitely a dude. He's been killing it tonight, man. Been killing it. Bob said, but Shador can play corner or safety. We need to bring that. So you're saying I have a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah. And JJ said Shador only best one ranked team the entire time in college. Yeah. And like that's why people put so much respect on the SEC players that do good, right? Because like they're playing legit teams all year. And like I don't know why, like with Carson Wentz or whatever, like the reason why they like Trey Lance so much is because Carson Wentz came out of that same school, right? And Carson Wentz did good for like the 13 game stretch before he like tore his ACL, but he was never good after that. He was never good after that. And I know he tore his ACL, but like if you're just a good player tearing your ACL as a quarterback who doesn't really run, that shouldn't like affect your entire career, you know? And people thought that like Trey Lance was going to be good because he came out of there and he had like one good season and he threw like no interceptions or something, like whatever the fuck it was. But he played a bunch of nobodies, a bunch of fucking nobodies. And Rare Raider said, just got back from a run with my dog. Lazy. He said the lazy bastard still breathing hard. Beautiful sunset. Nice. Good shit, bro. Ooh, first down. All right. And Crispy said, playoffs?
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Right? And Bob said they retired Shador's number at Colorado. Like, dude, he didn't even win a bowl game. Like, you had quarterbacks in Colorado that won bowl games in the past that never had their fucking numbers retired. Like, that's just, it's money. Like, do people not understand that? Like, it's money. It's all based around money. It's not based around talent. It's not based around anything other than money and popularity. Like, if people would just admit that and say, I want Shador to play because I like him, I have nothing to say. Nothing to say, because what can I say? You know, like, yeah, you want to like him? Okay, cool. You want to like him. My question would always be why? Like, why? Because, you know, these people don't know us. They don't give fucking 2 shits about us at all. But, like, yeah, it's insane, man. It's insane. And I don't think Shador should start now. I think he should be the number 2. But why? Gabriel proved that he's better. He proved it. Like, that's the thing about football and sports in general. You prove it on the gridiron. Shador did not prove it on the gridiron. Like, that's the difference. Like, you know, if this was like WWE or something, or like, you know, just some kind of like entertainment like type thing where it wasn't based on like your actual skill, he would be there because he's super popular, man. He's super popular. If it was a popularity contest, he'd be the starter. But he hasn't proved it. And so also, I think Arch Manning has been overhyped and not very good. You know what the difference is? Arch plays at Texas, where they actually have really good competition. So, like, that's what's hilarious is that Arch is probably better than Shador. If you put them on the same team with the same exact circumstances, I bet Arch is better. But it's very hard to judge because every college team is different. Every conference is different. I mean, hell, like look, there's bad QBs in good situations in the NFL. Look at Mac Jones. He's looking pretty damn good on the 49ers, isn't he? And a guy like Cam, who's probably a way better quarterback, than him, is on Tennessee looking trash because of their whole system and just everything going on. Oh, did he get it? Oh, Amon-Ra, baby. How does anybody hate on Amon-Ra? He needs to be the number one fucking wide receiver picked next year. Like, dude, like, he needs to be. He's him. He is him. Whew. Someone tell me that he's not him. Look at that move on Marlon Humphrey. And then just to go up and get that ball right on one of the best cornerbacks in the league. He is him. He is him. And JJ is a Browns fan. I want Shador to start, but he's starting out there with half a season couple left. He will collapse faster than Zach Wilson. Yeah, when he comes to see one of his mom's friends. Oh, man. Johnny said this Gibbs guy in Detroit's pretty good. I know, right? Like, nice little player. Nice little player he is. Right? Bob said, look at what Hunter's done so far. All that fucking hype, dude. Like, he was this generational player who's like better than fucking Deion Sanders ever could be. Like, I mean, that's like what you would think. And dude, he's looked nothing but mediocre on both sides of the ball. Did you see when Jamar Chase was covered by Hunter? Did you guys see that? Like, dude, he made him look like he doesn't even belong in the NFL covering a wide receiver. Jesus also, Shador set the record for the highest completion percentage, mainly because he would take a sack instead of throwing the ball out of bounds. I didn't see once him throw the ball out of bounds throughout college. Yeah, and like he wasn't really the guy to be like checking down the ball, right? He's making the short throw or he's taking the big ass sack. Watching the Sanders family talk about the devil on YouTube is the cringiest thing ever. Never saw it, man. Proof's in the pudding, that's for sure. And Rare Raider Shador has different variables at play, not playing at first, second, third stringers. Ain't even on the team anymore. Yeah. The Sun God. And PJ says, fucking go golf. Yeah, this game is fun. We need more. Anthony said, I'm a huge Gators fan and SEC lover. Gators play Arch next week. I don't think Arch isn't much of anything great. Well, we'll see. But, most of these college guys are built off of hype, and that's all Shador has been built off of. So, Arch Manning's way more popular than Shador. Way more popular than Shador. And you know why? Because he's white. And all right, bro. Okay, it was good talking. And PJ, did Miss Flowers get hurt or something? Why is Wallace playing over him? I mean, Flowers has been out there. He got one catch, but yeah, it's they just haven't been going to him. And JJ Gabriel stats in final preseason game: 12 for 19, 129, 1 TD, 0 INT, 0 sacks, 100-point rating. Shador 3 for 6, 14 yards, 5 sacks, and 56.2 passer rating. Yeah. 5 sacks. I don't even know how many snaps he was out there for, but 5 sacks. And Bob Simon, Texas guy. I don't like Arch right now. It's because it's all hype, man. It's all hype. It's all fucking hype, dude. Damn, 21-21. What a game. And he said Arch is going to be the next T-Law. Well, I mean, if you know, Anybody who's really good who gets drafted really high, unless a team trades for you, you're going to a bad team. Like, there's just no getting around that. Like, you're going to a bad team. You said Browns, Jags trade looking better and better as the weeks go by. Yeah, because I mean, I wonder who the Browns would have really picked there had they been given the opportunity. Because I don't think they would have picked him. I mean, they wouldn't really needed a guy like him. Giants said, bro, it's Deanna and the brothers prancing around the front lawn, blaming bad things and their lives on the devil, man. Oh, there goes Flowers.
You gonna lose all your fancy foosball games.
Yeah, Crispy said you can arch on D's nuts.
Catch me outside. How about that?
That Goff TD just saved my ass. Looks like Team Stickman is in big trouble. Oh, man. Pop says, and Arch's dad like a comedy guy, not a football guy. Give me Peyton's kid. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, his dad wasn't. His dad is no Peyton and no Eli. Let's put it that way. Sack on Lamar. Sack on Lamar. Lamar was trying to do a little shovel pass, but yeah, he was about to fumble that shit. Lame. Says Flowers doing his best Kadarius Toney impression.
Man, fuck Tony!
All right. They're gonna punt. Lions getting back on the field here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a song going that won't piss off half the people who are watching. How about this? I mean, Texas just is one of those programs, man. It's hard. You got to ball the fuck out over there, man. And he's been pretty mid so far. I don't even like. I just remember seeing the first game. It's like whatever. I haven't even watched anything since, but he hasn't done anything good enough to where it caught. It caught on social media. He hasn't done anything to make him go viral. Because if he was going viral, I'd know about it. Damn, look at him. Oh, no, he's gone. Oh, he's getting hawked. Oh, wait, no, he's going to make it. Oh, he got hawked. Woo, dude. Monty. Woo. Man. Whoever number 44 is, he was the only guy fast enough who could catch up to him. He was gone. He was gone. This is Marlon Humphrey. Whoo! 73 yards on that one. Ooh. Full head of steam, man. And yeah, Marlon Humphrey. Dude, did you see how fast Humphreys is? Nobody else was catching Monty, and then you just see Humphrey slowly gaining on him. Whoo! Yeah. And that's the difference. Like, cornerbacks by position are the fastest. Like, it's just like cornerbacks have to be able to run as fast as wide receivers and backwards. Like, you can't even be a cornerback who can run a 3-4. You suck. A 4-4. You got to run a 4-3. Got to run a 4-3. Damn. Goff to Laporta, but ain't going nowhere. What the fuck, Doug said, I can't wait to play the McDonald's Monopoly. Hope it's not rigged again. It's always been, it always has been, it always will be rigged, bro. Only thing you're gonna win from McDonald's Monopoly is fucking free food. That's it. That's it. All those things that are on the board, you're never gonna win. Never gonna fucking win. It's fucking rigged. It is rigged. And Crispy said Shaheed Musgrave and B Rob for Dart. So what the fuck is wrong with you? A bunch of bench shit for a potential starting QB, right? I just think they're technically a Jesus school, but not like Notre Dame or anything. Okay. Yeah, and I didn't even know the exactly what. I just knew there was some type of religious, some type of religious affiliation with that. How about that? Because, not like a USC or anything where, like, I think of a school like that and I just think, like, this is mostly a sports school with a bunch of other shit, but, like, religion nowhere near, touching it. Instead of, yeah, look how much Carson Beck is getting. Carson Beck found himself with a lucrative NIL offer to bolt from Georgia to Miami. Beck will earn at least $3 million as number one, put in third. Well, what about it? I mean, it said that Arch was making like 5.5. Giants said Mabuki's absence is glaring tonight. Yeah, for sure, man. He's super important to that team. He really is, man. Clogging the run. They ain't got no run cloggers, over there now. I don't even know any of the motherfuckers who are like, he's the only one that I know in their interior. And you look at like the other guys, like they keep panning on them, like those some big boys, man. But yeah, it's just, technique must not be there or something, because yeah, they just keep running it up the middle like crazy. Nick, what up? Said congrats on beating me in the WWF IDP League, man. He said, I can't believe Lamb got hurt, bro. Yeah, man, that sucks. That fucking sucks, man. Yeah, Humphreys was hauling ass. Yeah, you'll win free colon cancer. And Bob said, I always get Park Place. Right. I mean, there's always one, like, I don't really remember every single piece, but it's like, you got the two blue. You'll always find Boardwalk or Park Place, one of the two. But it's like, the other one, you're never going to find it. Like, you can always find 2 out of the 3 greens, but you're never finding that third green, And Johnny said free nuggets still dope. Yeah, I mean, it is, but not if it costs you like $20 to get some free nuggets, Yes, you ain't winning jack shit on Monopoly. Not any of the real prizes that they fucking keep talking about. And if anybody thinks they will, did you guys see that on HBO where they fucking called out, the Monopoly? They showed it was a whole, like, it was a conspiracy theory until they proved it with all this information. Now it's just a fact that shit was rigged when we were kids. Or adults, some of you old motherfuckers. But yeah, in the 90s, that shit was rigged. And so I think it's been like a year since I've had McDonald's or more. Yeah, it's been less for me, but even Noble, like, he doesn't like McDonald's anymore. He doesn't agree with their politics. It's like, no, we're not eating at McDonald's. Right? You ain't never finding Boardwalk or nothing like that. JJ, fun fact, Ewers for Texas was offered $8 million. So to not declare for the draft, say turned it down, declared for the draft. He was drafted in the 7th round by the Dolphins, and his contract is worth $4.3 million over 4 years. Yeah. Like, it's only in the player's best interest to stay in college longer. How do you not know that? You're going to face lesser competition, and you can actually make more money now. And like, the more experience that you get, the better you will be when you go into the NFL. Like, dude, now is the time when, like, you should never declare early. You can actually legally make money in college. That's why everybody would declare early in the past, because, like, motherfuckers need to get those checks, man, take care of their families. Like, now you can make that money in college. Like, dude, the smart guys are gonna go and play at fucking at like community college. Like now, your community college play doesn't even go against you playing in the D1. So you could go to community college for 2 years. Then, if you do good enough, you're going to get put on the map to where a D1 team is going to want you. And then you come in as a freshman to a D1 team and you're like 20 now. And you're a freshman. And then you can still play 4 years. And if you redshirt, you can play 5 years. Gibbs, baby. Whoo. Let's go, man. What a game. What a game. What a game. Never, yeah. Yeah, Mike said the house always wins. Always. So I said I need to bring back that horrific chicken Big Macs. That thing was grotesquely delicious. I didn't try it, and it's just that's not my flavor with the chicken sandwiches, man. I want like more of like a spicy like chicken sandwich, you know? Like I mean the spicy McChickens, I fucking love those things. I just get it for me, I just get those with lettuce and fucking tomato, lettuce and pickles, and like that, man, that's so good. So good just with that. And yeah, man, I couldn't I didn't even want to try the chicken Big Mac, man. Like the Big Macs are the Big Macs. Those got to stay the same. So they're just doing monopoly bullshit because they're losing money. They don't buy McDonald's till they close more stores and the prices will fall. And yeah, but see, here's the thing though, man. Like most stores are like independently owned franchises. It's funny, we're talking about McDonald's and a McDonald's commercial comes back. McDonald's is putting the value back in value meal with the $8 Big Mac meal. Remember when we were kids, that shit was like $5. So like now, I mean, I guess going from 5 to 8, 20 years later isn't that bad. But do you remember when they had 89-cent fucking Big Macs? I fucking loved McDonald's back then. Like, dude, I'm getting a Big Mac, fries, and a fucking any size drink for like $1 or something. I might have even been less than that. But like, dude, like it's crazy how cheap shit used to be. But you know why shit's so expensive? Because the rent's more expensive. Because that's one thing I found out. You watching that like, because McDonald's isn't even a fast food like company. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, like, because all those franchises, they buy the land and then they rent the land to the franchisee. So McDonald's, just by them getting another franchise owner, makes money off of the rent from there. Like, that's what McDonald's is. Every restaurant that you go to is like independently owned and operated. It's just using the McDonald's franchise name. Right? Bob said, red shirt my ass. Right? Dude, you could go for 2 years at a community college and then go as a 20-year-old to D1 red shirt, and then you're a 21-year-old freshman who can play 4 more years. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crispy Hamburglar was operating that rocket. Yeah. So Adam is a genius. Gibbs. So they train their whole lives to make it to the NFL. So it'd be hard to convince a young dude to not achieve his lifelong goal. Well, yeah, and I understand that. I feel like the lifelong goal should be to make as much money you can over as many years as you can in football, where you could get paid, and college is one of those now. So that's why, I don't know, man, that's why, like, you got to make the smart decisions for sure. And some guys waited a little too long and they missed their window. Some guys go a little bit too early and like they don't peak when they should peak. Unless you're sure you're going to get drafted in the first 2 rounds, you shouldn't declare. Yeah. I mean, even Shador shouldn't have declared. Why'd Shador declare when he had another year? He would have made way more money. And go on my podcast. I'm on a platform that does that for me, where they get the sponsors and the sponsors pick and choose like the type of like podcast that they want to sponsor. And but I know, because I've turned it on just to check sometimes. And I remember it's like, dude, McDonald's is one of the sponsors on my pod. It's fucking sick. McDonald's and Subway got more expensive to be worth it. Might as well go get some. Yeah, make your own shit. Yeah, it doesn't shit your pants. Yeah, Subway sucks. I used to work there. I there's some things that I liked at Subway, but yeah, most stuff was just whatever. And I mean, this is even during the $5 footlong like years when I like worked there. So we're going way, way back. And my go-to wasn't even on the menu. Like I would do ham. It was pretty much like a club sandwich with salami, ham, turkey, and bacon. With I missed it. You idiot. Oh wait, he did get it. What the fuck? Looked like he missed it. That was a weird angle. What the hell am I seeing? I don't know. He did make it. But yeah, Subway does suck, man. And I remember though, like what sucked was like I always smelled like their bread. Oh, it went over the bar. That's what it was. That's why it looked like he missed. Yeah, the $5 footlongs got me through college. Yeah, for the longest time, I had to hook up with the Subway tickets before they ended those. I feel like I was one of the reasons why they ended those Subway stamps. Sorry, guys. But you would get the Subway stamps and you'd fill up like 2 sheets and it'd be like 16 stamps. And then all you had to do was buy a soda and you got a footlong sub. Dudes, I was macking on. Like I macked Subways like so much. Like there was times because I had all those that we'd hit up 3 different Subways in the same day and go for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So yeah, $5 footlongs. And so yeah, 2 meals for $5. Who care if they're made out of sawdust? I haven't eaten Subway since I stopped doing the custom subs. You could do custom subs? Like, what do you mean? And JJ's dad didn't do interviews when the team asked him to take a test. He was like, where are you picking? He said 8th and legit laughed in the guy's face that I won't fall to you. Yeah. Yeah, way different in the level of talent for sure. Eric, hey, what up, bro? What's going down? Alan says, should I trade away BTJ and Genty for Sutton and Josh Allen? I mean, if it's a single QB, like you think Josh Allen's gonna win you a league in a single QB, like because most of the QBs don't even really matter. It's got to have someone competent. So I don't know. I said I got Dak as my QB. Yeah, but what QBs are on waivers though? Single QB. I mean, yeah, it's crazy that it can go over the bar like that. Because, yeah, it totally looked like he missed. Yeah, what other QBs are on waivers? Bob said, I always order the salad in January and then February I order a Big Mac. The BMT was my go-to back in the day. Nice, nice. Damn, Lamar already has 5 sacks, huh? Not very uncharacteristically. Christy said people started blaming McDonald's for them being fat. Thanks, McDonald's. I've always ordered something healthier, but didn't have the option. So I guess I'll take my 52 Big Macs. Jersey Mike's. I like Jersey Dykes, man. They're good. I don't eat there often, but yeah, the sandwich shop that I like supporting if I'm going to go to a sandwich shop is Chiba Hut. I don't know if you guys have one where you are or if you've ever been out to the West Coast. They got some Chiba Huts. With the trickery. JJ, fun fact, Subway bread actually can't technically be considered bread due to the sugar content being higher than 2%. Ugh. Crazy. I knew that bread tasted too good to be bread. And Subway used to make every sub to order. Now you have to take standard versions of everything. Oh, interesting. That's weird. Because, like, I mean, even so, like, but I guess what I'm thinking is, like, you can't, like, you don't get to customize what come on it. Like, you don't get to customize, like, you just have to take, like, whatever, like, everything, like, the works. Ooh. They're going for T-Slow. Wiggins broke that up. Derek said, remember that Bigfoot pizza back in the day from Little Caesars? It was a big Sicilian pizza. Yeah, and it was like $10 or something, or $12. It's fucking huge. Satelliter said, blame forks for being fat, right? Or your hands, just shoveling it all in there. Eric said, I live in New Jersey, and there's not that many Jersey mics near me. Okay. Yeah, it's solid. Yeah, the Bigfoot B-Day parties, hell yeah. Charlie one says sandwich shop I like is Mr. Pickles and Togo's is okay. I've eaten only time I ate at Togo's was when my friend worked there. It's Zoo Crew. You guys probably seen him in some leagues. He worked there, and this is back when I was the 420 hustler, so you got to go back a lot of years. But I would just drive like right by like the back entrance or whatever. You know, give him his goodies, and he'd hook me up with a sandwich for coming through and delivering while he was at work. That was always fun. That was like one of the coolest part about being the 420 hustler back in the day is like when you'd go out of your way to deliver to someone who was at work, and like then they would hook you up with something, you know, because of where they worked. Fucking loved it, man. Best. And Bob said, In and Out, best burgers, fries suck. Well, I think okay, because here's the thing. Here's why some fries suck is when they overcook them, and it's easy to be done. If you order medium well for the fries, I say pull on time if I go to a place that if I go to one where it seems like they've been giving me crispy fries. But yeah, we go to the same one now. We've been going to for a while. It's the closest one to where we're at, and they're on point, man. But I like getting the cheese fries as well. And Moms Love Grady, yes. Go ahead and throw your fantasy questions in here. Normally, I do shows that are like literally just fantasy Q&As, but we're watching the game, hanging out, and smoking. But yeah, feel free, throw your fantasy questions in. And thanks for following. And JJ, another fun fact, Mark Andrews currently the leading receiver for the Ravens in this game. For sure, man. I mean, does anybody even, I mean, I know Flowers got a couple catches, and I mean, what's his name? Bateman got a couple catches, but look at that. It's kind of trash all around. I mean, even for both sides, Amon-Ra, he's the leading receiver with 57 yards on the Lions, man. That sucks. We only have 2 receivers in this game with over 50 yards. Well, 2 players, because I mean Andrews isn't a receiver, but yeah, this sucks. Yeah, dude, what the heck? And JJ to the individual lives in Jersey. I'm guessing it's not like the TV show Jersey Shore. Well, if you go to Jersey Shore, I bet. But that's like people thinking that the entire city of Vegas is exactly like the Strip. Same thing. Or like everybody who lives in New York, it's exactly like Times Square everywhere in New York, you know. Johnny says tried in and out for the first time last month. Double animal style was really good. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. And Moms Love Grady. Should I give Matthew Golden 52% fab and 52% fab for Trey Benson? Probably. I mean, what's your running back situation looking like? And I mean, you kind of have to go high, right? Because him and maybe Scatabo. I mean, depending if Scatabo's already gone in your league or not. Those are probably going to be two of the higher sought after RBs this week. Johnny said, anyone else go to Pizza Hut after a little league games? RIP dine in Pizza Hut. So I remember like once or twice we probably did that throughout my youth, but yeah, man, like the dine in pizza spots. Yeah. So fun. Yeah. Never again. Yeah, Jersey Shore is nothing like where I live in New Jersey. I live 45 minutes from the shore. Yeah, exactly. That's just the touristy spot. because people aren't going to go be tourists in the regular spots of every city, right? Eric said the people from Jersey are all from New York City and Italian. Yeah, forget about it. Forget about it. Crispy said anal's on his ass. Yeah, man. It sucked, man. I've sat him everywhere. He's really sucked, man. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Henry with another big time fumble. Dude. What the hell, man? And Mom's O'Grady, I got JT, ETN, Tony Pollard, RJ Harvey, and Aaron Jones. I mean, your running back situation isn't horrible. Because, I mean, just having, JT, ETN, Tony Pollard, I mean, RJ Harvey and Aaron Jones. I mean, obviously Aaron Jones ain't playing for weeks anyways, but damn it. Henry's fucking pissed. Damn, and look at the field position for the Lions. And then them, all right, well, I was going to say them missing the field goal. They got the field goal. Damn. So I don't know. Well, I probably still would because guys like Benson aren't going to be coming around a lot. I mean, Connor's, shit out for the year, right? Yeah, I probably would. And Matthew Golden's been whatever. Like, even if he does become a thing, you'll have a shot to pick him up because I doubt he's going to go from how we think of him right now to a superstar in a week. Damn, Monty again, just finding the holes. Uh-oh, flag though. Charlie to 1. He said 3x3, 4x4 animal style. If feeling like a fat boy at In and Out. Yeah, I don't fuck with the animal style, but it's because I really don't like mustard and I really don't like onions. So that's just not my fave. But the 3x3, yeah, man, that's the go-to for me. So I feel like a 2x2 always, or a double. It always makes me wanting more. But yeah, 3x3 is perfect. And I think it only costs an extra $1 for the patty. Well, patty and cheese, so maybe it's $1 something, but yeah, the King just lost his jewels, man. JJ, to be fair, Jackson also fumbled. Yeah, for sure. I just mean it's crucial timing, for these fumbles for Henry, in the fourth quarter, when you're trying to ice it. Well, here trying to catch up, not even ice it. But it was like that versus the Bills in week 1. And Stranger said Henry averaging a fumble per game. You got to be loving it, huh, bro? Well, I guess it's hard to be loving anything when, yeah. What's your thoughts on the Bengals right now? It was Aiden Hutchinson who got it, man. Come on. He's one of the best in the biz. One of the best in the biz, man. Yeah, the Ravens got to keep them from kicking or from scoring a touchdown. Rare Raider have Kincaid, Andrews, and Fannin drop. So you got to drop one of them or what? Yeah, I'd probably say Fanning. Or I can trade. Yeah. Yeah, Fanning's the one who I least like. But if you can trade Andrews off of this game, I would. Oh, man. All right. What are they going to do? And look at the bright side. If they lose, they still have the same record as the Chiefs. Yeah. Yeah. Said Browning's not going to take them anywhere. Yeah. Changing my thoughts on the Bengals. Can we move on from Zach Taylor experiment yet? Oh, man. Yeah, I wonder if like, do you like how long has he been there? Like, are people already calling for his job? How long has he been there? Shit, since 2019. Yeah. Yeah. Way more than an experiment at this point. Third one, Genty's on Applebee's commercial. Yeah. Let's see. I guess we might be having different commercials based on where we are geographically, unless people are watching Blue Steel with me. I've been calling for Taylor's job for several years now. Yeah. But that little run where they made it to the Final Four, I mean, that's pretty much what kept his job, right? Oh yeah, we got 2 Monday Night Football games next week, guys. So I'm gonna have multiple boards as well. And it said, by the way, at what point do you trade Henderson? Because if you do before the end of the season, you could get a first round pick, which is better than nothing. So what we talking about fantasy, or are we talking about reality? I'm confused. Let me know again. Hey, Luis in the house. What's up? Said I got the Geico commercial. Yeah, I got a freaking cereal commercial. I don't even know what that was. And I'm curious, have you guys been getting commercials on this show? And has it been one of the side by side where it has my whole, this whole screen on one side and it's side by side with a commercial? I heard that was going to start being a thing on YouTube. They got a lot of yards to go. A lot of yards to go. Said should pick up Henry and Ertz. Yeah. JJ reality because Hendrickson. You said when you said Henderson, that made me not think of Hendrickson. Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to re-sign him, there has to be some. I mean, maybe it's the not want. They have to probably take on a little bit of his contract, like the final year. Damn, Hutchinson, big time sack. 6 sacks in tonight's game. That's insane. That is insane. Crazy. Oh, nice. Trevor wants I don't get commercials on mine, probably because I have premium YouTube. Yeah, totally. You totally don't. They're showing anal zone on the screen. And hey, J Money, what up, bro? This is a crazy ass game, huh? And Luis said, yeah, I need everyone to get a Lamar TD to hit my 2-0 league. Oh, man. Anal Zone almost had him. And Janice, yes, I'm getting dating app commercials with ladies with low cut top or low cut tube. I'm assuming low cut top. Nice, as long as some good eye candy. But did it put it on like the split screen, or does it like take over the whole screen? Damn, Anal Zone. How do you miss that? Dude. Damn Ravens, man. That's a whole lot of sacks. You damn right. He says a commercial where Derrick Henry for State Farm lifts the car motor. Yeah, pulling out of the living room despite all the arm strength. Derrick Henry can't hold on to the football. I mean, did you see that, though? Did you see the way Aiden Hutchinson punched that out? I mean, he shouldn't be fumbling the ball either way, but I'm just saying, man, like, Hutchinson's a beast. JJ said the final year of his contract, they just changed it to be still 1 year, but now he's paid $30 million. Yeah. Now, I wonder if a lot were incentives or. JJC Shador, in this case, where you live, you can blame the offensive line. Yeah. And PJ, get in the zone.
Get in the zone.
Damn anal zone. J Money, you think Andrews can go back to his A+ targets a game like it was last year? I mean, how many targets do you have? He's 5 for 5. Here we go. Said, yeah, mad titties. I said, yeah, split screen. He said, underneath you on my phone. Okay, cool. That's what I was curious about, because I know YouTube made a big deal about how they're going to start making that a thing. The side-by-side ads, instead of it taking over the whole screen. So got a new laptop, set it up. Yeah, no ad block on the phone. Okay. And Doug said neck pop. Let's see. Got a little bit. PJ said coming. Said Callie really needs Flowers to make a couple of plays. Yeah. Yeah, Flowers has been slacking, that's for sure. And Sharon said, I swear Lamar Jackson gets uglier every year. I mean, if I was a Bengals fan, I'd think that too. And Jay might say, look, happily blazed. That could blind you with some dental floss. Probably, man. Probably. I'm definitely not low right now. This has been a fun game. I mean, it always makes it better doing these streams when the game is actually fun. But yeah, man. I assumed you were talking about Cali Jam, but yeah, okay, in the Guillotine 6. It's not even annoying, to be honest. The chat disappears for like 5 seconds. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that was a big thing for YouTube. They're trying to figure out ways to make the ads less, but probably get more out of the people paying for the ads. The Joe Burrow-less Bengals. JJ, all the scoring works very well for me. Got Gibbs and Lamar. Started this game down by 25. Now I'm winning 135 to 102. Nice. Oh, just went to Gibbs again. They didn't get it. Yeah, I told one yesterday was the first time Howard Carrick name really got to pronounce. where he did. Oh yeah, his player announcement. And isn't it like Okara cake? Crispy premium for me. I better not see one fucking ad. Yeah. Oh man. Damn right. Damn right. Okay, said something that yeah. Yeah, a carrot cake. So that's what I think of it as. Because I mean it's spelled okariki, but yeah, carrot cake. All right, I think it's time for another bowl. Someone pay for YouTube Premium on principle. YouTube's supposed to be free. It is. Yeah, if anyone's going to be paying for something, you want to get on this blue steel with me because it is cheaper than YouTube, and it gets way more than YouTube. Yeah, every cable channel, every movie channel, every sports package, all the pay-per-views. I watched the WrestlePalooza on there on Saturday. Totally forgot about that, but yep, it was on there. We got it in time. And Jay said Dave Montgomery drafters are happy tonight. Yeah, man. Killing it today. And JJ, but did you get the YouTube Premium or YouTube Premium Deluxe? There's a Premium Deluxe? All right, come on. Said premiums, no ads. Yeah, as it should be, right? If I'm paying for something, I don't want ads. Let's see it. Oh. Damn. Uh-oh. What's the flag on? Ooh. And Jay just said not yet, but now premium Disney Plus has ads, so I assume that'll be something too. Yeah. Man, what a good throw and catch. Yeah, holding on the defense, so catch counts. Uh-oh. Damn. 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 I wonder how much does Monty have tonight? Oh man. I know someone I was helping had a 28-point lead and they were going up against Monty. Let's see. Damn, no way. Monty's got 29 points. I bet the guy's going to be livid that he's going against. Man, some bullshit. Super bad luck for anybody going up against Monty tonight. 150 and 2 tugs. They just messaged me. Dude. And Ravens defense hasn't been the same since they thought Patrick Queen was replaceable. Yeah, that. I mean, we talked about Mad Buki tonight. For sure that made a difference, man. I mean, they got ran the fuck all over. I mean, that's why they pay him the big bucks, though, because he's hella paid. He's definitely worth it. Damn. Yeah, Ravens defense, man. And J Minus, so you think Ramondre lost all of his credit last week with the fumble on the one? They lost by 7. You think the season is done? They go to so I mean they're gonna be it's gonna be somewhat of a committee. I mean, Patriots kind of always are. It's gonna be a matchup based like type thing. Short wide receivers are damn good blockers. That's coaching. Yeah, for sure. Everyone's buying into they're buying in as a team. I don't even think Bateman saw that. Monty in the best ball, 39.65. Ooh. Yeah, no way. The Lions converted to 95 on 2 separate occasions, ran down the field for 95 yards. Fuck, man. Look at how far Lamar's running backwards. Jesus. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I think he's only getting a half a sack. And PJ said, dude, why can't Lamar get away from these fuckers? Well, because he's running backward, like jogging backwards or, high stepping backwards, whatever the fuck he's doing, instead of like figuring out a way to go left or right until you see a hole and then fucking bust the hole. No, man. Man. Come on, garbage time. Garbage time. Charter 1 Lions defense is killing it, man. They're on fire today. Shit, 6 sacks on Lamar.
GMs that find talent everywhere. They've got good ownership. They've got a head coach that is in control, in charge. They've got great rosters. And for Dan Campbell to fill in.
Come on, get some garbage time something. 7 sacks ties Lamar's record. Oh, yeah, Aiden Hutchinson. He got that last one.
talked to Dan Campbell about the respect that he has for the Baltimore Ravens, and he said as the first time head coach, he asked himself, what you want the program to look like in Baltimore.
Man,
And they've been doing it at a
this is ugly. As soon as I'm just getting out of here as soon as the clock strikes 0 here. But don't forget to stay through the credits. Can we just get a TD bomb to Zay, please? Yeah. I'm with it. There we go. Let's see. Let's see it. Let's see it. No way. Damn, Andrews again. Whoo, but dude, Lamar. Garbage time points for Lamar. We love it. We love it. Peace out, Derek. Crispy said Henry's killing me. Tyler one said pulled it off in 32. Let's go. I got whooped in the 32 this week. Should have started Tucker, man. I was gonna take him out. I was gonna replace him with Tillman. I just forgot and didn't. And Trey Tucker goes nuclear. And they're going for 2 here, and no Derrick Henry in there. That's smart. Where are they going with this? Nothing. And Derek said, now I got to stay. I mean, it's so close now. Uh-oh. Is this an offensive hold or a defensive hold? They get another shot? Oh, they get another shot. The 2-pointer. Yeah, I know. Tucker fucking killed it. PJ said, does a catch on 2-point conversion count as official reception? No, it doesn't. It counts as it doesn't count as anything other than the 2-point, because it's not an official play. I don't even know how to say it. Like AI, I'm sure can explain it better than me. But yeah, it's not an official play. Like, even if a defense, let's say a defensive player got an interception, it does not count as an interception. The only thing it would count for is if they ran it back for a touchdown, and then it would count as a 2-point conversion. So yeah, very, very interesting though. But yeah, it does not count as a catch. Yeah, I remember because someone got like hella pissed one time, like when I had to be the bearer of bad news. And what up, Luis? Yeah, well, so the raffle is not until August. It's not August. It's not until October. It's going to be a Halloween raffle. And it's going to be a big running total. So the numbers will be adding up. The numbers will be adding up till then. And check out these jerseys, guys. So there's going to be 3 winners. The 3 winners are going to get to pick the jerseys that they want out of these ones and the ones that I have in the reserve. But we got some IDP heat like Roquan Smith. Yes. We got Rashee Rice. Andrew Van Ginkel. I got another one of his. Devon A-Chain. And James Cook has actually been tearing up the NFL this year. So we're going to have 3 winners, at least as of now. We could end up getting more. That's it. I mean, Baltimore's got two timeouts, but it's not enough. You need all 3. In PPR, I believe it just gives you a 2 points conversion, no other points. Correct. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm throwing the credits. Stay through the credits. There it is. Salute to Justin Pickle in a Jar and Chris Patriot Sports, the executive producers of the show. Salute to the producers. Shout out to the co-producers. Shout out to the associate producers. Shout out to the epic supporters and the awesome supporters. Appreciate you guys. And I'll be back tomorrow. We got a draft tomorrow. I'm going to be posting it on Patreon a little bit later. Actually, I'll probably post it on Patreon right now, and then we'll get it going a little bit later. We already got like half the league filled, so make sure you guys jump in. Peace out, everybody.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.